those carry on into Sonic Adventure 2. They did them a bit better, but, like, come on, why did you bother? I don't know. Then they came out with Sonic Heroes was next, wasn't it? Sonic Heroes, you play 3 people at once. So that they have 4 teams of 3 people each, and each the 4 teams are actually pretty similar. But then, like, you know, on the team you have to play as 3 people at once, and so there's this blanding effect. You're running, but wait, you have to stop running so that Knuckles can punch something. Oh wait, Knuckles has to stop punching something so Tails can fly over something. Oh wait, Tails has to stop flying so we can go back to the running now. And you can never, like, do one thing, you know? It just... You know, wait, now I have to do that, now I have to do that, now I have to, you know, the art direction was nice and all that. The plot wasn't. There was no plot. I was disappointed with that. The opening cutscene is literally, "Guess what, Sonic Heroes? I've finally developed the ultimate weapon! Think you can stop me? You have 3 days!" And I babysat for this kid who was like 7 years old, and he was like, "Why did Robotnik call them Sonic Heroes?" I'm like, you know, even a 7-year-old is criticizing this plot. Okay. So, I mean, not to mention other problems with that game. There was, like, you know, when you there's this one team where, like, sometimes you have to find stuff instead of get to the end, and there'd be horrible needle in a haystack problems, like, oh, I need to find 50 robots, and there's, like, 2 robots left in the level, but you don't know where they are, and you have to keep looping through. I'll be getting onto that in just a moment, into the next game. And other things with Sonic Heroes, there was, like, you had to go through these bonus stages where you're running down this pipe and you're chasing this emerald, which is like, okay, at least we're running. But, like, sometimes you'd be running down, like, you're running forward, and then, like, suddenly you go perpendicular, and then you go up the pipe, and then, like, you lose all your momentum, and it just, ugh. So, that was the beginning of my disillusionment with Sonic Team. Then came Shadow the Hedgehog, wherein at least they had just the one character, and you play as Shadow. And you gotta run and do stuff. And a lot of people complained at first because they advertised that he was gonna be using a gun, you know, and, like, that's not really part of his deal. And okay, you know, you could do well with a gun. I can see, like, particularly if you're grabbing guns from other people, blast through him, grab his weapon, shoot 3 other guys, throw that weapon, run over this way, you know. That could be interesting. But the game is crap. They also tried to do this good versus evil thing, because Shadow's always been this kind of iffy character that way. So each level, like, you can do the good objective or the bad objective or the neutral objective. So I got this game. I got horrible reviews, but I bought it anyway because I'm like, I love Sonic Team, right? Or at least I love Sonic. So I got the game, and it was such crap. You go to, like, you know, I mean, there's a bunch of flaws in, you know, basic control and camera things, but then there's, like, trying to fulfill the objectives. On the first level, it's like, to be a good guy, you have to kill all the aliens, and to be a bad guy, you have to kill all the humans. Like, okay. But then you have to kill all of them. So it took me, like, 20 minutes on the first level. Like, you can run through this thing in like, a good, like, 2 minutes, like, from beginning to end. Once you get to the end, you're like, oh, wait, I didn't kill them all, so it warps you back to the beginning. And you keep doing this over and over and over. I'm like, holy crap, what are you guys doing? You know, so you just search, and it's like, and that's in practically every level, where you end up looping, and that's the simplest thing in the world to fix, you know? Like, here's an idea. How about you put 50 aliens in the level, and then you say, okay, to beat the level, you only have to kill 45 of them. Like, oh, that would work, because then I wouldn't need to spend all my time searching for the last 5. Just make me get 90% of the aliens, that's good enough, right? That would be like that. Like, 1 day of work could fix that problem, at least to that extent, for all the levels in the game. And they didn't think of that. They didn't, I don't know. So, that was crap. And then they made another game, and they called it just Sonic the Hedgehog, which is dang confusing. We have a character named Sonic the Hedgehog, we have the original game Sonic the Hedgehog, and here's the new 2006 game Sonic the Hedgehog. I got the demo for that on Xbox 360 over Live. That was alright. I've played it through like 30 times. In large part because, like, I'm doing something else, you know, I'm just kind of playing it in the meantime. I do that a lot. But yeah, so they split their interests again. They have Sonic doing his running thing, but then you also have to play as Shadow, who drives around and flipping vehicles, and, like, that's just dumb. Because the vehicle is not going to be as agile as the Hedgehog, obviously, and, you know, You're forcing us to use this stuff. And then they have this other guy who does, like, his psychic stuff, and he has to stand still and move things. But once again, you're doing 3 things at once. And there's some video on YouTube about the loading screens on this. It is ridiculous. You go up to some random guy for this very minor quest, and it's like, loading. Would you like to do my quest? Yes, loading. Okay, here's the thing. You have to count these boxes, and they're in a stack. Like, okay, loading. Okay, count the boxes. And you count them. Like, how many were there? 3. Loading. That's right. Holy crap. I saw that video. I'm like, whoa. Not buying this. Not buying. So I don't know what's up with these guys. But they've just been making bad games for a while now. And I guess I feel the same way towards them as Tobin felt towards Squeenix there. Just want to let you know, I feel your pain. And I hope that somebody turns these companies around, or like buys Sonic out of Sega and puts it in some other studio that can do them right. I don't know. But there's my thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you later.